Welcome back, everyone. Dan's in for Barry this weekend, and sounds like Mr. Niedermeyer doesn't want to go out on top.
Scott Niedermayer's talking about leaning towards retirement, and the Ducks made a deal today that you might think that, but it is not official. Word was earlier that he might be doing it, so who knows? It's up in the air. He's won everything, so it really wouldn't be a big deal.
He's got every every accolade. There you go.
All right, let's get this one going. And well, it may be a holiday weekend, but there is no rest for NHL general managers as the NHL's free agency period officially opened today. This year's crop of top-end guys feature the likes of Daniel Briere, Chris Drury, Ryan Smith, and Scott Gomez. Canucks GM Dave Nonis only has $10 million to spend on 6 or 7 more players, so he isn't expected to be in the running for any of these guys. However, he did inquire about Gomez, the one-time South Surrey Eagle, but realized quickly the price was far too high. The Canucks, though, did lose one player. Backup goalie Danny Sabrin signed a 2-year, $1.025 million deal to return to Pittsburgh, so they'll be looking for a backup next year. But Daniel Briere was the first big name to go, signing an 8-year, $52 million deal with the Philadelphia Flyers. The deal averages 6.5 against the cap, but he'll be paid $10 million this year, including a $5 million signing bonus. The 29-year-old is coming to his own thanks to the new rules, which allow smaller players to flourish, and he had a career-high 95 points with Buffalo last year. And this is one of the deals I was talking about before that the Ducks pulled off coming up here, signing Matthew Schneider to a 2-year deal worth $11.25 million, so could pave the way for Niedermeyer to retire. As a result, the Red Wings signed Michigan-born Brian Rafalski, ex of the Devils. He got 5 years, $30 million deal. Elsewhere, this is the big one. The Rangers, big players, they signed Gomez to a 7-year deal, $51.5 million, and Chris Drury at $7 million per season. Of course, ex of the Sabres. The Jason Blake, the Leafs dipping into the free agent pool, signing Jason Blake to a 5-year deal worth $20 million, ex of the Islanders. A couple of BC boys getting some nice deals. Brett McLean got a 3-year deal, $5.1 million to sign with Florida. Scott Hannon, 4 years, ex of the Sharks for $18 million, both most likely celebrating in their off-season homes in Kelowna. And the Capitals signed Tom Poti to a 4-year, $14 million contract. The D-man getting a nice little deal there. Yannick Perreault, he had little time with the Leafs, but he worked himself into getting a 1-year deal from the Blackhawks. The Calgary Flames signing another defenseman, Corey Sarge, ex of the Lightning, a 5-year deal at $18 million. He's a bit of an Iron Man. The guy doesn't miss games. And Todd White signing with Atlanta, a 4-year deal worth $9.5 million. So everybody getting paid well. And now the San Jose Sharks made news earlier this morning, not by dipping into the free agent market, but rather signing Joe Thornton to a contract extension. The former Hart Trophy winner inked a 3-year deal worth $7.2 million per season. He does have 1 year remaining on his current contract. Now, the Calgary Flames are also reportedly close to signing Jerome McGinley to an extension. Word is it will be a 4- or 5-year deal worth around the $7 million per season mark. Now, other guys getting some deals who are just re-signing. Another BC guy, Barrett Jackman, getting a 1-year deal with the St. Louis Blues. And Ryan Whitney, their Penguin star defenseman, another up-and-comer on that young team, a 6-year deal worth $24 million. Now, how about this? The Edmonton Oilers making a move today, trading their captain, Jason Smith and Joffrey Lupul, apparently 1 year in Edmonton, couldn't handle the pressure, off to Philadelphia. Man, the Flyers look good right now. For Yanni Pitkanen, a good puck-moving defenseman, and Jeff Sanderson, whose best years are far behind him, plus a 3rd-round draft pick. Maybe Edmonton trying to create a little room to sign possibly Ryan Smith again.